Hey guys, Marco Robert here. Thank you so much for checking my channel. Today, I'm going to tell you exactly how to actually promote your business in 2020 after the coronavirus. Guys, today I want to go in depth on actually how to promote your business, whether it's after the coronavirus or before the coronavirus, during the crisis or after the crisis. I want to share with you one of the most important element of business promotions, and that is communication. You see, let me explain something to you. Let me illustrate something to you that's kind of funny, okay? Last night, my fiance and I went out to a nice dinner at a restaurant, right? So the server came over, brought us a wine list, and then he brought us a taste. I said, I like red wines. So he brings me a taste. And then I put this taste in my mouth. And as I'm swirling the wine around my mouth, the server is pointing out that this one has some notes of raspberries. And he has some notes of, of exotic fruits. And I'm like, wow, I can totally taste the fruits. And then he says, let me have you taste a different wine as well. And he brings another red wine. He says, see the comparison between the two. He said, taste this one. It's more peppery. It's more leathery. And I'm like, wow. And he said, which one do you prefer? I said, I think I like the one that's a little bit more raspberry and blackberries. He said, okay. He said, that's a Pinot Noir. Let me bring this over. So he brings this wine over. Then we order the food. I have for appetizer, I order a salad, a Caesar salad. And the Caesar salad is prepared like by some of the best chefs in the world. And you can taste the creamy aspect of the Caesar dressing. And you know how salty it can be, but at the same time smooth on my tongue. And I can still remember how crispy that romaine lettuce was, you know. And mixing the crisp of the lettuce with the seasoning and with the dressing. I mean, it was a beautiful experience in my mouth. Then for main course, I actually had a sea bass. And the sea bass was just cooked perfectly, you know? Like, it was coming apart. You can see, like, you know, the meat coming apart. And I'm eating it, and it's melting in my mouth. And the seasoning is just perfect. It's salty, but not too salty to infringe on the kind of the sweet taste of the fish, right? I mean, it was just a delicious fish, and we're having a beautiful conversation. And then for dessert, I had creme brulee. And it was just perfect. You know, creme brulee, I like it not too hot, but not cold. So the top was crispy. So I break the top. It was like a hard caramel, delicious. And then I dig into the cream, and the cream is delicious. And I can still feel the smoothness of the cream on my tongue. I mean, it was an amazing, amazing evening, right? I mean, and I'm sure as I describe it, you're probably almost like with me in this beautiful, luscious, posh restaurant where I'm having an amazing dinner with my loved one, right? So that's communication, right? I'm kind of generating with you kind of what it is that I'm doing, right? And you're with me, you're engaged with me, and you can almost taste the Caesar salad. Maybe you taste the fish. Maybe now your mouth is watering for a great Pinot Noir. Because I communicated with you by creating an image, by creating sensations, versus how most people actually communicate. This is how most people communicate. All right? They just come to you and they vomit the experience. Imagine if I vomited, and excuse my gory aspect, but this is the reality. Imagine if I vomited my dinner in front of you last night. The dinner I had last night. If I vomited, and I say, now search the vomit so that you can understand that I had a nice wine, a nice fish, a nice salad, that I had a nice dessert. See, when most people communicate with you, they want you to search their vomit to try and understand what they're trying to say. And if you look at most promotions out there, that's exactly what a promotion is. You know, if you look at BMWs, they're trying to sell you a car and you say, it's German engineering. You're like, okay, what does that mean for me? No, it's an SUV. Okay. It's the ultimate driving machine. Okay? It's still $20,000 more than the other car. Why should I pay $20,000 more? Do you understand? Don't just vomit a bunch of slogans or a bunch of nonsense and ask me to search through your vomit communication to try and decide why should I spend $20,000 more for my car. Do you understand? Explain to me the experience. Explain to me how I'm going to feel. Put yourself in my shoes as a business executive and tell me that, the difference for me between driving a BMW 5 Series or driving a Hyundai, right? Because if you cannot explain it to me, if I have to search the internet, if I have to search your vomit, you're going to force me to actually buy the cheapest thing in the market. And that's what most people who try to promote a product do. Because they don't know how to promote properly, they force their market out of the market. Because as a client, if I don't know why I should buy it, if you haven't explained it to me in a way that actually is appealing to me, you're forcing me to default to price. That's what most people do. And most likely in your business, you have actually asked your clients to default to price. Because as consumers, we are so trained by the big corporations who have no idea how to communicate. They train us to default to price. So you're so trained to think like that now you own a business and you're trying to force your clients to default to price. So you think the only way to differentiate, the only way to promote, the only way to create marketing, the only way to increase your sales is to lower your price. It's not true, my friend. I don't care what industry you're in. There are people paying this much, but there are also people paying this much, and there are people paying that much as well. Price is not important. Price is based on value. If you can increase the amount of value that I feel I'm getting, I'm going to be willing to pay a lot more. But you need to know how to communicate. So stop vomiting all over your marketplace and start communicating to your marketplace. Guys, this is Coach Marco Robert, and I hope you enjoyed the goriness of this thing. I'm trying to be as vividly and as visual as possible because this is such an important point. If you enjoyed this video or if you despise this video, please let us know right here by clicking the like button. And if you want me to come back here and actually share some of my tools and the methodologies that I've actually created and invented and implemented with business owners around the world, just subscribe to this channel. Guys, I bring you the same information here that people have paid tens of thousands of dollars. The same information that has allowed me and my clients to generate over $1.2 billion of wealth over the last 20 years. So if you enjoy this, please subscribe. Also, make sure to comment. I read all the comments and I comment back. And lastly, guys, there's probably another video that's showing up somewhere on the screen right here. Just click on that video and keep your education. I'm going to change your business and I'm going to change your life. This is Coach Marco Robert. See you later. Guys, this is Coach Marco Robert. Remember, if you keep on doing what you've always done, you're going to keep on getting what you've always gotten. Click on the next videos and continue your education.